I'm wondering what the red zone means. That's what that means. So we gotta go sneaky if we want to get inside there. And there's lasers. Can I talk?
Don't forget about your permit authentication card.
Can I talk to you?
Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All AUGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
I reported to God directly.
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of AUGs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Gollum. Otherwise you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign AUG like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
Why do I get the feeling you're trying to sell me a car that doesn't work?
I'm not selling anything. I'm saying go look at the car. You need these people on your side. Otherwise you live in constant fear, threat of deportation. Besides, you really want to risk taking on an entire police force? Here in the middle of a crowded city?
After you funnel AUGs to this friend of yours, what happens next? You get them to buy some scrap of plastic they probably don't even need? Gouge them for all they're worth?
The permits they get in return, they are very good. Don't underestimate what that can mean to people. You should really go see this friend of mine.
That seems like it could go real poorly. Isn't it weird seeing Deus Ex and Adam Jensen not with the real weird yellowish gold filter over everything? I know some people complained about it, but it feels so normal now that this almost feels like it's missing. I'm sure I'll get used to it anyway. Let's see.
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting you go.
You mean bribery?
Wink wink, my friend. I prefer the term standard fine. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop AUGs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
All right, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Przekażka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Start raining.
Alright. Could be useful. Part of me almost thinks that could be some kind of sting at the same time, which would be funny. Where's my... Oh, my credits are on the bottom of the screen. So I have 648. He was asking for 700 just to let me through once. I probably don't have enough for what this guy's going to be asking for. So I'll probably just sneak through instead. So there's the laser grid, which isn't even where I'm trying to go anyway. But now we've at least encountered that. We have a whole world to explore after all. So I need to get inside there. This guy's blocking the way. Might as well update my save. Let's see if I can talk to him.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. This district. Air is all wrong.
Alright, he's no interest in talking to me. That's fine. We can get creative.
Serious. I saw him last night out behind the van.
Or I can fail at being creative. Those are both valid options. Really nailing the jumps right now. Nope. Okay, fine, I'll use the device.
Actually, I'm pretty sure if you've ever eaten at the chicken foot, you
You turned off?
If you know what I mean.
I have to use a biocell. I don't really want to do that. I'll just hop on top of this railing. Chaha! Why can't I grab on that? Why are you not grabbing it? I've seen you grab things before. You don't trick me. Come on. Ah, crap. Go! There we go. It's doing a weird thing where I'm trying to jump forward and it's locking onto this weird sign instead, which was higher up and harder to jump onto. Alright, I can use this.
Elena would look better if she would.
No one will ever see me up here.
Where did he even find these uniforms? They smell.
No one lives here. I mean, well, someone clearly lives here, but no one is in here. Hello, archive boxes. Ooh. Crafting. Contemporary art. Oh yeah, this is an artist's house. Look at that. Alright, let's do the quick scan. Window I can open. Vent I can use. That'll get me through. Computer access. Come on, stop getting stuck on stuff. It's a little finicky using this guy in crowded rooms so far. There's a triangle code. Ooh. These are all useful too. We got a bunch of crafting materials. We got a triangle pump. There's a newspaper. I was looking for one of you. Police blunders lead to mistrial. 6 high-ranking members of the Diwali crime family walked out of the courtroom as free men today after it became apparent that state police had once again accidentally destroyed evidence in the Malikov sex trafficking case. The judge had no choice but to declare a mistrial once Officer Rehor Kaba testified that a handwritten ledger used to track the buying and selling of prostitutes had inadvertently been shredded. He added that the officer responsible for the mistake had been placed on paid administrative leave while the matter is being investigated. This marks the 3rd case this year in which members of the Diwali organization have escaped justice due to bureaucratic error. An assurance hollow enough to echo the capital, the mayor declared the state is launching an independent investigation into the chain of custody procedures. If corruption exists in Prague, we will stamp it out. No, you won't. You're not going to stamp out shit. Because all of them are corrupt, and they'll forge the chain of custody if they have to, I'm sure. That's the whole situation we're talking about here, is people that just destroy evidence to ruin trials on purpose because they're being paid by the mob. Rogue arms dealer killed in Dubai. Interpol reports that John Trent, a dangerous ex-Bell Tower operative who disappeared during the AUG incident, is dead. Trent's body was recovered during a sting operation in Dubai, along with a shipment of weapons and banned black market augments. He planned to sell the contraband to augmented terrorists using the pseudonym Shepherd. Oh, that's the one we just heard about. That was the person we just watched die earlier. Mr. Shepard. Rex. Shepard. Rex. Anything noteworthy around here? Nope. Just trying not to get caught or anything. What is up here? Hello. So many little trinkets everywhere. I feel like I used to be able to press the select, basically, and just immediately open up the pocket secretary that I just picked up. So they seem to have made that slightly more complicated now. So now we have 2 triangle codes. Congratulations, you can read it. You can scan that if you have some reason to care about that. I don't know if I'll ever care, to be honest. What should we do is the other thing we found. Lena, be calm. I'll be home soon. Hide what we agreed behind the wall and tell me to do the talking. Oh, and let me do the talking when they arrive tonight. They're just thugs, but surely any money is better than nothing. We'll have our permits soon. What's she saying? Pedro, this is the message you sent below. They're not giving up. We can't afford to spend everything we have. This was a stupid idea, Peter. We are... what are we going to do? These men are dangerous. I can't believe we're living like this. Permits don't come cheap for a reason, so the price is what it is. The government isn't going to look well on me helping people like you get out of Prague, so I make sure it's worth our time to give you a happy ending. We'll be there, as agreed, so make sure you have the money. All of it. Pleasure doing business with you. So that sounds like that's the person that we're talking about getting in, interacting with if we want to have this permit, and it seems like it might be not the best idea. I know I have a Praxis kit, I'm just going to avoid looking at it for now, because we're off to go repair ourselves anyway, so might not even work yet. I'm gonna get caught. We just did a bunch, so might as well put the save here. So at least if I get caught, we'll go back here. Alright, that's the guy that was covering the door from earlier. Alright, and that's my goal. It's okay, it's a stealth game, no one ever looks up. We've established this in Dishonored. And then I was also the person who did not look up, much to everyone's amusement. Really? Alright, his ledge grabbing is weirdly inconsistent. At least it exists now, because in the last game it wasn't there, and there was a lot of moments I just wanted to grab a ledge. And I was getting a little mad. Can we jump higher? No? That doesn't seem like a usable direction. That's a really pretty visual. What was that exactly? Oh, the red bit is just a spot that would burn you, because it's the top of a burning thing. What are they shooting right now? Oh. Well, that seems dangerous. Can I climb on wires in this game? I'm gonna say no, probably not. What's my chance to skip past a bunch of people? No one's here? Let's get behind something. Those are beams, not lasers. Cool. Oh, this does open. Surprise for me. A beer case, a few other details. Not a ton going on here. Cred chip, always. Someone's been hanging out here. This whole place is really a slum. Hey, I can use that. We have crafting parts and a vent. I didn't miss anything, did I? Probably not. Go in there. Go in. Please. There we go. Come on. I believe in you. There we go. I had to stop crouching. Alright, we are now inside. They're making a mess of things. I might as well see where this leads me. Further down. Exposed vent. Yep, this is the bookstore. Is that my friend way down there? Is that who I'm trying to let out? Nah, it seems like the goal is down at the bottom. Alright, let's stay on the second floor. Seems like a better entry point, I think. What a fucking mess, though. Are they shooting up books? Is that what's going on here? I think they might literally be shooting books up. How do you even? Are they just bored? Second floor, the manager's office. We're close-ish. All right. Got at least 3 people upstairs. No one seems to be looking over here.
Bills on time, this doesn't happen.
Oh. Did not realize he was facing this direction. All right.
What if he was never here?
I'm sorry, let's just double check what gun I just pulled out. We're using stun gun, good. That's not the range that thing has. Alright. He had time to tell everyone? That's how this works? How did he tell everyone? He said... He was just a little bit like, there. Fine. I guess that's how we're doing things then. Oh god.
I'm going to flank you.
Oh, punch him. Oh, I can't punch him, apparently. There we go. Right, I was using the vision, which messed with everything. Alright. I've really got to get used to the fact that Y is run now. I forget every time. It's a problem. Dear Mr. Horak, we regret to inform you that our augmentation license has expired, and as such, you'll be evicted from the and relocated to the Utilec complex until a permanent and safe residence can be found for you. Thank you for understanding. Assholes. That was over here on the stool. I missed that the first time around. I want to take a different route. I'm not psyched about the route that was going up the stairs. So I'm curious about going up this path instead, because we can climb up this ladder. And we can go along the rim of this building as we saw. That'll give us a nice window view for some of this stuff.
No more excuse. Find him. Concentrate on finding him. Pay your bills on time. This doesn't happen.
Alright, that's my way in. Let's be careful, huh?
100 credits says he's gone.
This is more what I was hoping for, I think. Oh god. I need to stop mixing up the crouch and stealth buttons. I need to get those two straight. At this point, I almost want them to be on the screen at all times, just to remind me, like Legend of Zelda.
He must have left.
Alright. So, we had a mishap, it's fine. Oh, oh. There's 3 nearby characters. Seriously, why are you just shooting books? What's the point of that? Why are you doing that?
Think he's read all these books, or he just leaves them out to look smart?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Get out here, you old bastard. You got any signed first edition scrolls?
Aha! Now I'm in.
In the movies, there is always a secret room.
There we go. He said in the movies there's always a secret room, pull on the book.
Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man! You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
I remember it's red. Ooh. Ooh. Well, it's hacking software. Thank you. Now I'm robbing my friends. Yay! Alright, let's look for a red book. There's a red book. Wow, they were right. It is there is always a secret book in the movies. You should just pull on them. They just need to be in the right room. I can open a painting. Where does that take me? Wait, where does that take me? So, let's pop a save since I've already made it inside. Where does this take me? Can I even get back out? Restricted zone. Now I'm just doing now on top of the stealing, I'm doing structural damage to my friend's building. Ooh, there's stuff on top of that bookcase. Where did this connect to? Janitor's room? Credits. What's that? Biocell. Cool. This was worth checking out real quick. There's so many little details everywhere. It's fun to explore these spots even after you already found your way in. Bathroom. Guy's literally in next room ready to shoot. Place does not seem super useful at the moment. Get back in. Get back in. Yeah, this game could use a little bit more auto snap when you're jumping at something to just to commit to the idea of grabbing onto stuff, because it takes like 2 attempts every time I try to jump at anything so far. Hey, another good reason to do that. Got that little surprise. All right, let's get in there. The lights in here, huh? All right. Hello. Those are a lot of pieces of augment. And then the elevator looks like a shithole. After all that, huh? They even labeled it the workshop. Just in case if you snuck in here, just to make it extra clear that you found the right spot, I guess. Whoa! You look like garbage too. Okay. You just giving up on the bookstore at this point?
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
I stayed out of their way. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Ottar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
The Valley internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty fogs of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
That's only kind of terrifying, huh?
Hang on a sec, you gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Ottar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Koller. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Ottar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure or what?
Alright. I was worried, especially with the first people we met in the first mission, that the characters in this game might not have enough personality, but this is assuaging things.
What exactly are you gonna do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Yeah, they're totally gonna reset my praxis kits. It's inevitable, it's part of RPGs, it happens. Sequels! Throwing a wrench and everything. All I know is this room's freaking cool. It's got these hands and feet just hanging from the ceiling everywhere because it's a workshop for bodies, basically. This dude's got exposed, like, robo arms with a studded jacket, and he's got some sort of haircut that makes him look like a member of The Cure.
Alright, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Koller's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it. Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to. Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking augs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Koller?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah, David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Koller? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers.
Oh man. So here's a twist. So yeah, as expected, we are resetting like we thought, and now we had to undo that getting used to. That's a great way to express that concept. Like, yeah, it took you 2 years to get used to it. I had to undo some of that getting used to. Look at that, Titan. Experimental, 0 out of 3.
Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
Wait, what is that? One isn't gonna kill you. You said that before. You're saying that as if I've died before. Whoa, big descriptions too. Okay. An underlay matrix built of nano-meshed rare earth magnets powered with hook-ins, biocell electrical engine system. The Titan skin augmentation can be activated at will and then dissipated instantaneously.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
Could you just say what it does, though? Oh, that's a better example. That's the long description, but you open the tree and you'll see what it is. Negate incoming damage for a short period of time. Ooh. Unlocking it will add to the overclock. Ooh. So it's armor. This is we have a peps in our body. I was holding a peps while having a peps in my body the whole time.
It's okay, Jensen.
Fires a concussive blast and knocks down targets and scatters objects.
Before.
This augmentation is experimental. So yeah, it's a peps. We know what that does from last time. It's a shockwave. Force push. Alright, remote hack. Oh. Hack electronic devices from a distance. That could be really useful. Focus enhancement. Accelerate core augments to improve reaction time. So I assume I have to activate it manually, right? Let's see, regulated nervous system.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna
It's gotta go into a slow mode, right?
Before.
Yeah, slows perception of time. Icarus dash. Dash forward at enhanced speed. Whoa. Is it quiet though? Because that's like straight up like that might as well be the blink from Dishonored actually. Let's see. Dorsal propulsion kit regulates balance and power. Wow, look at that happen. I mean, it shows him dashing behind somebody, and the guy's not turning around, which seems to imply that that guy's not noticing him. So it must be quiet then, huh? Then there's, I can't even read this one now because of the thing over it, but charged variant of the Icarus dash allows the user to reach cover points and ledges or ram into targets. Wow. This just sounds like a really fun ability, so I'm probably gonna go with that one because it just sounds cool. Tesla. Incapacitate targets with the arc of quiet, high voltage electricity at a range of 12 meters. A long-range electrical stun. Also obviously useful. Oh, it uses ammo though. Does this use ammo? Just some low energy. Nanoblade. Fire the nanoblade as a projectile. So you need ammo. You need nanoblade ammo, but yeah, you can fire your blade that he has in his arm. Obviously not very non-lethal. Okay, I'm getting Icarus because it sounds like the coolest thing ever made, so I'm going that.
Kill you?
You've said that before.
See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun.
Interesting. I can turn implants off. Didn't realize that. So now if I turn one off, then we can change our overall usage of our power. But
shut down one of the implants you're not using.
I'm at 150 right now though, which is huge. I'll scan through them real quick. Here we go. Real recoil compensation. That's something I don't really use. I'll turn that one off. What am I disabling? Blade? Are you sure want to permanently disable this augmentation branch? Disabling this branch will cool down your system. Oh, you were talking about the other experimental ones. I'm sitting here thinking I had to remove points from an existing thing. I'm like, oh yeah, recoil compensation, that's not a big deal. So I need to choose one to shut down forever. Alright, well if I'm going non-lethal, then
Go ahead, Jensen.
Nanoblade does not fit with anything I'd be trying to do, so we'll go with that.
See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
Alright. Reset me now, Koller. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my aug expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new augs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my augs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new augs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's It's beautiful, is what it is.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Seraph job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Saraph's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
The missing link.
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
Right, I didn't think about that. There's a whole time after the first game where he could have been recovering and in trouble. I was thinking that when he went back into the stasis pod at the end of Missing Link, that the guy that had a purpose for me supposedly may have messed with me at that point and had a goal. But yeah, totally could have happened after the game too.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Koller?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Koller. Thanks for the praxis.
Alright, we have a new praxis to help. That'll help us out. That'll be something to start off with. Well, they've come up with a fun excuse to make the RPG sequel thing situation work. This guy just ran directly into me. That illusion broken, how could you?